Alright, so I'm 87 feet in the line right now. This clean out goes down 6 feet and then turns 90 straight out the back of the building here. Then when it gets to about right here, it goes straight across clay pipe. So it's cast iron coming out the back of the building, and then it turns into clay pipe as it runs parallel with the whole back of this building. And I've walked the back of the entire complex, and there are several sewage manholes like this one right here. And I have pushed the camera into this one, so it passes through this one, goes on down to the next one. I have not seen any separations or breaks in the clay or the cast iron, other than right when I drop the camera in the line in the clean out, and I'll show you that in a minute on the video. I can see a hole where a snake has been going down in that 90 and hitting, and I believe it's pitted a hole out, and that's probably where you're seeing any kind of chat or gravel come up in the line. I think it's actually broken the pipe where the 90's at right there, but that's at the bottom of this. So I'm gonna pull the camera back out slow, and this is all clay pipe right here. And I say there's some bellies in it, and this is out in the parking lot, back of the building. That's why you see all this water standing here. I've been here to unclog this line before, and the clog is not that far. It's not 85 feet away. Breaks in the clay pipe, and this is the pipe running parallel with the back of the building. Just dirty old clay pipe, but none of it collapsed or none of it separated. That's a normal connection right there. You see them all through the pipe, where the pipe tilts up and down inside the connection. That's not a break. There's another one. Slip connection on the clay pipe. That's all that is. When I almost get the camera out of the line, I'll show you what I'm talking about on the cast iron, where it looks like it's pitted and broken right here at the bottom of this clean out. Another little belly. Just some major sags, and this is still in the pipe that runs parallel with the back of the building, the clay pipe that all this cast iron dumps into to connect to the sewer line. That appears to be somebody's tip for their snake. A really old one. Buried in the water right now. That's why there's no visibility. Now that's coming up out of the clay. See, I can't get the camera to angle right on that, but that is the bottom of the clay pipe. Here's the T coming into it. We're coming slipping up out of it. Funky rookie turn down right there. Now, there's the cast iron dumping into the clay. No major separation there either. But this cast iron is in bad shape. Bad shape. I really haven't seen any problem areas that would say, you know, that's where all the paper is getting caught at. Maybe, right? It's going back forward now. See it getting caught up right there. The pipe is badly pitted. Just looks like flaking rust on the inside of the pipe. That doesn't appear to be a hole to me. Backing out again. No brakes. No real bellies right here either. Right here is where I'm going to show you. This right here. Let's see if I can pinch the camera where it's at. This right here is right at the bottom of the 90 in the bottom of this clean out right here. And it looks like where a snake has went and hit the 90 and hit the 90 and hit the 90 and spun and beat the inside of this old cast iron pipe. Before I stirred up the water in that hole, I could see chat and dirt underneath it, and it almost looks like groundwater kind of sitting in it. See if I can get a look at any of the rocks that I saw a while ago. That could possibly, the paper as it comes down this clean out. Ooh. Could possibly be there's the camera, and then as soon as I go down in the 90, there is that pitted hole right there. The paper could possibly just dump right there and continue to pile up instead of flowing smoothly around the 90 and out of the pipe. It could just be dumping right there and making a pile that's hard for the water to flush and push it out. But I haven't seen any actual breaks or separations in the line for 85 feet, and that's past that manhole I showed you out back. So I'd say this could be the problem right here. Paper coming down and just dumping right there at the bottom of that and sitting in that little pitted hole in the pipe. That's definitely right there, definitely a opening where the metal has been eaten away, and probably several times with someone putting a snake in here and trying to clear the line, and every time it goes down and hits that 90, it just boom, 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 beats that 90 up real bad. But I'm gonna say that is probably the issue, is right at the bottom of this clean out here. It's not flowing smoothly as it goes around here. None of it's flowing smoothly because this cast iron is so old. And you're looking at, from this clean out down to get to the clay pipe, if you replaced all of this to the clay pipe, looking at about 50 feet worth of excavation at depths from 4 to 6 feet. I'm gonna roll this camera up and put it up, but that's all I can really find in the line, other than a couple bellies, is this big pitted hole right here.